Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Jello here, bringing you the next episode of my BPL review series. And with this episode, we are up to date with the series as it stands. This game, the feature game, Chelsea versus Tottenham. The title decider, basically, between Tottenham and Leicester, of course. If Chelsea drew this, which they did 2-2, then Leicester would have won the title, which we all know they have. Very well done for them. And if Tottenham had won, then obviously Tottenham would have edged one step closer to winning the Premier League title, and Leicester would have had to have waited till the weekend, where they take on Everton. So, the game itself was an absolute disgrace in terms of what actually happened. There was fights going on left, right and centre. You know, in the first half, well, in the game, not necessarily in the first half, but in the whole game itself, not I can't remember who it's called. Dyer, Lamella and Walker could have got themselves sent off quite easily. And just today, I believe, just looking at the headlines on BBC Sport, let me just go to the homepage. Dembele has been banned for 6 months. He's been banned for 6 games by the Football Association for violent conduct against Chelsea's Diego Costa. Just horrible scenes. I mean, it's just you don't want to see it. And you know, I read the other day that both clubs got fined by the FA or something. Yeah, I think they got fined for the violent conduct in Monday night's game. Just absolutely insane. But anyway, on to the football. Kane scored, put Tottenham in front after 35 minutes. Now, well, I watched the whole game live, and when that ball was played through to Harry Kane, I literally said, "He's off, ref. Surely, he's off. Surely." And obviously, the replays don't lie. He was onside. I could have sworn he was offside. My first instinct said he's offside. He shouldn't score. The goal itself should not have counted. But then Houston men doubles the Spurs lead after about 10 minutes later. Half time, 2-0 Tottenham. Second half, Chelsea come out a totally different team. Cahill scores from the corner, stabs it into the bottom left-hand corner, and then the magic happens. The 83rd minute, Eden Hazard scored 2 against Bournemouth last week, and scores an absolute beauty into the top right-hand corner to basically go level with Tottenham, and then basically hand the title over to Leicester, and 2-2 was the final score. A fantastic result, and Leicester at this stage had won the Premier League. That was the game that played on Monday. On to Sunday's games, Swansea 3, Liverpool 1. Swansea absolutely loved it against Liverpool. Liverpool's team, to be quite honest, was very weak indeed. Can't view it. But they had a pretty weak team out. Are you getting 2 for Swansea, and Cork getting 1 himself? Benteke scoring for Liverpool, while Bradley Smith got himself sent off after 76 minutes. It was just an absolute shambles from Liverpool. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Liverpool dropped points. Now, this next game, Manchester United versus Leicester. Again, it ended 1-1 at Old Trafford. Martial putting Manchester United 1-0 up after 8 minutes. And then Morgan scoring about 10 minutes later to bring the Foxes level. And if Leicester had beaten Manchester United, the title would have been confirmed. The title would have definitely been going to Leicester there and then. The game between Chelsea and Tottenham would have made absolutely nothing if Leicester had beaten Manchester United. But also Danny Drinkwater got himself sent off in that game after 86 minutes with 2 yellow cards. The first yellow card was a bit controversial. The second one was a definite yellow. Just absolutely crazy scenes again. Southampton 4. Whoa, excuse me. What the hell? I don't know what just happened there. Okay. Long. Scoring. Southampton 1-0 up, and then Mane scored a hat-trick of his own. Absolutely beautiful. I hear that just going on to Manchester City to try and mount a comeback. Um, City's hopes of qualifying for the Champions League were dented, obviously. As they obviously play, have played Real Madrid on Wednesday night, of course. By this game against Southampton, they should have won basically in order for them to be fully prepared for the game at the Bernabeu in midweek against Real Madrid. They didn't. They lost it. Southampton were fantastic and got the 3 points that they thoroughly deserved. On to Saturday's games, Everton 2, Bournemouth 1. Cleverly and Baines getting the 2 goals for Everton and Pugh scoring in and amongst those after 9. It was 1-1 between the two sides after 9 minutes. Pugh getting the goal for Bournemouth. Everton getting themselves back on track with a win after a bit of a slump, and it's needed to try and get Martinez to stay at Everton and get the fans back on side. Newcastle 1, Townsend, Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 0. Townsend getting the goal with an absolutely beautiful free kick. Top left hand corner, I think it was. Absolutely beautiful. Got a good. He's scoring those pretty well recently. He's the go-to man for Newcastle, and that meant that they moved themselves up and out of the relegation zone. Stoke 1, Sunderland 1. Arnautovic and Defoe getting the goals for their respective clubs. Defoe scoring a late injury time penalty in the 90th minute to give Sunderland a win, but this result. This raw match with Newcastle's win meant that Sunderland stayed in the relegation zone. Watford 3, Aston Villa 2. Clark put Aston Villa in front. Then Abdi puts brings Watford level on the brink of half time. Jordan Ayew puts Aston Villa back in front. Just after the break, putting Aston Villa 2-1 up. Then things change. Sissoko gets himself sent off for Aston Villa. Then Troy Deeney, 90th minute, injury time, 2 goals. Absolutely savage from Troy Deeney. Doing what he does best, being the striker, scoring the goals for Watford. Aston Villa trying to mount a comeback, could have won the game, didn't. But mounting them to come back now that they're already down doesn't seem like the best tactic in the world. But I think the assistant, the caretaker manager at Villa is trying to get the team to believe in themselves. West Brom 0, West Ham 3. A fantastic performance from the Hammers. Kouyaté and Noble getting the goals for West Ham, and as Noble scored twice to reclaim 5th place in the Premier League table. The final game, Arsenal 1, Norwich 0. Welbeck coming on off the bench to score after 59 minutes. As Arsene Wenger had to endure call for his departure after about 19-20 years at the club. The fans must not like what he is doing. But thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We're only 3 rounds of games left to play. Well, it's not 3 rounds. The next episode is technically 1 game week, but I'm splitting it into 2 different episodes. So thank you very much for watching this one, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode soon. See you later. I will see you later.